Welcome everyone. I know it's Monday night, end of the month, so we have things to do. So I'm going to be brief, but I have just been wanting to review and have all in one place a simple recruiting system that we can then use to share with new sharers, share with current VIPs or ambassadors even that have never shared, okay? And just kind of putting it all together into one place and hopefully keeping it super simple. So I know that our biggest temptation, right, is to like tell everyone all of our results and all of our goals and all of this stuff. And it's just kind of too much for some people to take in. And so we want to, and then plus then it's about us, like it's all about us. So I'll mention like, hey, Plexus has really changed my life. It has changed my children's immunity. I can't believe I will always talk about it because I feel so much better, keeping it brief, but then really diverting that conversation to them. What are your goals? And using the resources that we have and not chasing the next shiny new resource that's out there necessarily, but using the tried and true resources. So for instance, Gut Health, Happiness, and Beyond has so much information in there, like so much that we wouldn't want to not utilize that, right? So that I'm super passionate about that as a tool. All right, I'm gonna screen share us over here. Okay, does that look full screen and nice? Okay, perfect. So talking about how to recruit. So in PT school, KISS meant keep it simple, stupid. However, we're much kinder in Plexus apparently than PT school. So we're gonna say, keep it simple, sister. All right, so keep it simple. And step one, what is step one? Step one is the ask. Hey, I don't know if you've seen my Plexus posts, but I'm super passionate about helping people with their health and financial goals. Are you open to hearing more? Are you open to seeing how this might fit into your busy life too? Ask something. You might have to play around with your verbiage to what sounds genuine to you, and that's totally fine. And also graded based on who it is that you're speaking to, right? So ask. And some people ask me, hey, tell me about the reset. Tell me about this Plexus stuff. So great. That's awesome. Usually we're asking them. Just like a waiter is going to say, hey, what looks good on the menu? And you're going to be like, I have no idea. It all looks good. Then they're helping to hone in what you might be looking at. Oh, okay. Well, we have some great seafood specials. Do you like seafood? Nope, I'm not really into seafood. Okay, great. Are you a burger kind of girl or a steak kind of girl or a chicken girl? Oh, I love steak. Okay, well, these are my top 2 favorite steaks. They're guiding what it is that we're looking at, right? They're not just like, here you go, I don't know what to tell you, and come back later. They're giving, you can ask them questions. Well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing on the menu, right? And so we're still helping to ask more questions. That kind of went with the ask. There we go. Come on. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if it was going to flip. Okay, this kind of goes with their goals. Sorry, the whole waiter system went with this goals. You can ask them, what are your current financial or wellness goals? Do you struggle to feel your best on a regular basis? Wouldn't a luxury trip be fun? Now, you're not asking them all of these. Do not ask them all of these all at one time, but these are ideas based on who you're talking to, based on the relationship, based on what you've talked to them about in the past, right? That you can ask them. And lost my train of thought. I'm sure it'll come back. Okay, step 3. When they're answering that goal question, well, my goal would be X, Y, or Z, then you're going to send a third-party tool. Now, this helps with having that validation, right? A lot of times I'm here, I ask them what they're struggling with, what their goal is. And I'm like, all right, I know exactly what you need. Just like a patient in my PT clinic or in the hospital as a PT, I know exactly what it is that we need to work on within a few minutes of talking to them, testing them, looking at what they're moving, what's hurt, what's broken, what's what, right? I know that pretty quickly, but I can't go from them laying in the bed to what it is our end goal is without giving them some information in between there. It's helping to build rapport. It's helping to build that I know what I'm talking about. And it's also helping them see that anyone can do this. I'm sending a tool. I'm sending a video that's available to anyone. It's not some like, oh, Elizabeth made a 35-minute video on the pink drink. Like, no, we don't want to send something like that, because that means, oh my gosh, does that mean that I have to know how to make a 35-minute video about the pink drink? No, we don't need to do all of that. And it means that we can share right away without knowing every little detail, but knowing that we're confident in their friend that we're talking to, right? A new person. I trust Elizabeth. She's smart. She's a PT. How many times have I heard that? A lot. And so but I can back up also what I'm saying with a third-party tool. So, and I want to also mention that we do want to keep recruiting for the business. We're still leading with the business and asking about the business too, but we are covering that very, very well in our current book club, the Get Over Yourself, as well as some other videos. I didn't want to like jump back and forth too much in this video. I wanted to kind of keep it streamlined. Okay. So you're going to send a business video if that's what you're talking to them about. There's lots of, because of Plexus videos on the Plexus Worldwide YouTube channel, our Diamond Docs are 8 minutes long. And then last summer, Lauren, Jackie, Rochelle Osborne, myself, we did several vision casting calls. And so those are great that you can pull from and send one of those too. When I first started, my upline's like, we'll watch Diamond Docs. I'm like, why would I watch Diamond Docs? Like, I already know I want to be a diamond. I already know I can be a diamond. Like, but what it comes in handy for is when I can say, oh yeah, Rebecca Folk's story. She was a single mom for a short time. Let me send that to this person that may identify with that. Oh, okay. Christy White had 38 cents in her bank account when she started Plexus, and with her first paycheck went to the grocery store and filled the cart and didn't have to worry and could pay for everything in that cart. Okay, she's a diamond now. It's amazing. Like, watch the Christy White Diamond Doc, and that woman is like a normal person, you guys. Like, she's just this normal mom. It's so fun to watch her. Okay, so that's why we are watching Diamond Docs. They're about 8 minutes long. Pop one on every few days while you're doing your makeup or brushing your teeth and getting ready for bed or something, get those in. So you're sending something, triplex video, microbiome video. If you're talking to someone who's more sciencey, then you're going to look for more of the microbiome video. If you're looking for you want to keep it real simple because people don't really care about the ingredients so much, then send a simpler video. I oftentimes will send this graphic, the Candida, symptoms of Candida. Okay, do you have Candida? I know it's not a third-party tool, but it's helping them think about what their goals might be too. So it kind of goes hand in hand there. And it's something that I can send while I'm looking for a perfect video for them, if it isn't straightforward of like, I know exactly which one I want to send. Okay. It's kind of buying some time there where I'm keeping the conversation going, but yeah, I have a minute to look for the video. Now I have all my videos saved that I frequently use, and I encourage you to do that as well. I use all the ones I mentioned here, triplex, microbiome, joyome video. Those are all on the Plexus Worldwide YouTube channel. Okay. And then also as a tool, so maybe you have a messenger event coming up on Tuesday and it's Monday that you're talking to them. Instead of sending them a video and sending them a bunch of stuff, you might say, hey, we have a 15-minute info party happening tomorrow right in Messenger. It's at 9 p.m. Can you read through the information? right? So you got to use what you have like at the time too. Okay. And then we have this thing called ATM. Maybe you've heard of it. So add, tag, and message. Add them to Gut Health, Happiness, and Beyond. Message them, let them know, hey, I added you to our private info group. Let me know when you've accepted the invite. When you go to invite someone, there should be an option to copy the link, and you can send the link over. Hey, if you click on this link, it'll take you right there. And when you do add someone, make sure you let one of us know, one of the Jules know, or let your upline know to let an admin in there know so we can approve them right away. But also give us some grace too, right? Like I check it at least once a day. I make sure that I'm checking for all of our people's names, all of you guys. And then you can tag them once they accept that invite. You can tag them in a post that's pertinent to their goals, and then just send them a quick message. Hey, I tagged you in this really great post. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you like about it. All right. And then you're having continual conversation. So obviously, if they have not answered you back about the post, or they haven't answered to any of these questions, and they're not really engaging with you, you're not going to be like, oh, great, are you ready to look at some options? So the conversation leads to, hey, it looks like you're ready to look at some options. They're like, yeah, I'm ready to look at some options. And you're going to say, I want to make sure I have the best fit for you. So again, this is where I know, oh my gosh, they need the triplex. They need this. They would do great with MetaBurn. Oh, they need Vital Biome. Like I already know, but I don't want to just spout it out. I'm going to say, let me ask you a couple of questions to make sure I'm getting the best fit for you. If I haven't sent that Candida graphic, I'm going to send that, ask which symptoms they have. And I tell people, like, I had a lot of these too, because I don't want them to feel like they're out there alone and they're the only one struggling with these things. I ask about caffeine sensitivity and food allergies. And I ask if they like the idea of the meal replacement shakes, especially now. I'm so pumped that we have more protein in them. It's just so great. And then also now that we have the reset, I'm really talking a lot about the reset and using the triplex, along with the reset, whatever. And then after they answer those questions, then you send 1 or 2 welcome pack options. So if you've been talking to them and digestion issues are a huge, huge deal, that might look a little bit different than the standard, whatever you're used to using, right? You're still going to modify that. This is where talking to your people, talking to your sponsor is going to be helpful as you learn which ones are best for what kinds of issues out there. And then you're definitely going to send them 1 or 2 welcome pack options that are either a reset plus a big welcome pack or a 209 welcome pack. So the reset, some people may not really be interested in a 3-day metabolic fast. They might not be in that place of knowing that they're not really eating for 3 days. So fine, don't push that on them if they're not there yet, but definitely lead with a 209 welcome pack. And there's a couple of reasons for this. 209s are a huge value to what you're getting. The savings is amazing, right? If you do the big weight loss pack and they get 2 bags of lean, now they're getting 30 meals with that. So that's saving money with not having to buy food for those meals, which is great. And nothing in it goes bad. You have time to use up. So you're getting them on the triplex, you're getting them some active, you're getting them the meal replacements, which are amazing and so nutritious. Now, again, if they're sensitive to caffeine, don't lead with that particular pack. Okay. If they say, no, I'm not ready to look at options, I'm not ready. Okay, no worries. I would love to help. What questions do you have? Using this, I love to help has really helped me keep engaging in conversation with a lot of people. So it's easy to say, okay, no worries. What questions do you have? That sounds fine, right? But when you add in this, I would love to help, it just gives this extra layer of, hey, I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. And I've even said that too to people. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. How can I help you? What questions do you have? So keep that conversation going, stay in contact with them, following up, and then use a different tool when it comes up. So maybe they never ever watched the video that you sent, that you did follow up and say, hey, what'd you think of the video, right? okay, hey, we have a messenger party. It's 15 minutes. Or you're going to go back to our gut health group, find a post again that reminds you of them and what they have been talking to you about, tag them there, let them know that you did, let them know you're thinking of them, and keep following up with them in mind. Okay. Here's an example of a conversation I had, and I really tried to take out anything personal because I want to respect privacy. So I had someone reach out, hey, how are you? I've been seeing a lot about this reset. Can you tell me more? And I said, yeah, sure thing. And I loved it. And honestly, I was nervous because I'm autoimmune. I thought, what if this throws off my entire system and flares me up for whatever reason? Because autoimmune people have weird issues, right? So I was kind of nervous, but I said that I was nervous, but I loved it. And I said, I can send you a video if you'd like more details. It's a nutritionally supported fast, 3 days, 70 grams of protein, blah, blah, blah. You can read that. And then I kind of shared my husband's results over here. So this purple goes together. And then asking what are the health goals. So she said that they've really been working on things. They have some medical issues that they want to work on and know that weight loss would be helpful. All right, perfect. So I'm like, encouraging. Oh my gosh, way to go. It's okay to get off track, but it's not, it's great that you're getting back on track. Don't beat yourself up. Let's be encouraging to our people. Plexus is so great at healing our bodies and great for those specific medical issues. Helps to bring down that cellular inflammation and help our bodies to heal. And then tagged her in some information that was exactly specific. You can see I put the link to the gut health group right there so she could click on it. She said she joined, and then I was able to go back then and say, here, let me get you that information that I wanted to tag you in that was pertinent to what you had stated your goals were. Sent her the reset video. And then we actually had, so I didn't send you every little thing here, but we had a reset messenger chat going, a messenger party going. So I had invited her to that. That one didn't quite work. We got talking. She was ready for more information. And so I'm like, would it be easier to just jump on the phone? So that's another thing. Instead of keeping everything in messenger, say, hey, let's jump on the phone and I can answer your questions. And then I got questions about, well, how is everything sourced? Because I would like to talk to my mom about this, but she's really particular about where things come from and the extra ingredients that are in there. Great question. Here, I can send you the information I have on that, And then when they are ready to sign up, you're getting them on the phone. So setting up a time, you're going to send your referral link. Now, I didn't used to do this. I used to just send people to Plexus Worldwide, blah, blah, blah. And then I would give them my ambassador ID number while I was on the phone with them. But I quit doing that. And I'm specifically sending my referral link. And the reason is that I want to be duplicatable. I want to be, hey, I have a shopping link to share, just like they were talking on the end of the last call, just like ButcherBox or HelloFresh or whatever, you can send a referral link for people to share. And so I want to be duplicatable in that. And when you're using that referral link, it gets them into their back office. It gets them logging on and looking in there so that they are familiar with doing that. And while we're on the phone, I'm explaining all the great things that Plexus has to offer. As they're going through this step, so this is for you, right? To make sure you're getting them through all of the steps to sign up. So number 8 for the referral site, click in after the slash and enter your first name and last name with no spaces. As they're doing that step, I'm telling them this is so that you have your own referral link, just like I sent you that you clicked on in order to sign up. You're going to have your own referral link too. And there's really amazing bonuses that Plexus has to offer when we're sharing our referral link and helping others too. Or I might say, gosh, it's so fun to have accountability partners. Have you thought of anyone? So I'm addressing that right there as they're putting in their name for the referral link. I'm going to remind them, hey, we have this thing called Plexus Pivotal. meal planning, exercise routines. It's super awesome and it's free to your account, which is huge, huge, huge. What a nice benefit. I might ask, do you know anyone that struggles in their health or finances? I'm going to explain the perks, explain that we can't turn our sub off or let it go under 100 PV or they lose those perks. So please talk to me. If we need to change your order around at all, we'll figure out a solution to make sure you're still keeping your perks. I don't want you to lose your free product credit, because just for signing up today, you're getting $25 worth of free product. And I often will say, like, hey, I know this is a lot of information and we can go through it again and you're going to get information from me on this, but I did want to explain it to you over the phone. And then what I've lately started doing is just saying, have you ever thought of doing something like this? And just waiting. So again, know your audience, know who you're talking to. And we talked about this on a call, I don't know, whichever call I did. And I was giving ideas of just letting people answer that and being really bold with sharing that we have these tools right at our fingertips to bring in income as well. So there's a couple versions of this, how to get someone signed up. The other thing that you can do is literally log into not log in, but go to the Plexus Worldwide website and click join now, and you can see what they see. You can see the quiz. You can see those first couple screens of what someone sees, and that can be really helpful. I still will click on those as someone is signing up so that I know exactly what box they're in and I can walk them through. All right. Now, we are all working on leading with the business, right? But I would say that this has been a newer thing that your leaders here are really wanting to talk to you about and pushing in a good way, not in a bad way, but we're like, hey, let's be bold. Let's do this together, right? And so we have a lot of people that are happy product users that maybe we haven't talked to about sharing, or we did with the initial sign up and they had all those objections that I talked about on a call a couple months ago, right? They don't have time, they don't have money, they're not a salesperson, all of that. Okay, we're handling those objections all along the way. But we also still have people out there that haven't shared yet. So we are going to, of course, go through that again with them. And then as your people are getting started on their products, as soon as there's any sort of win, as soon as they say, I didn't have to take a nap today. Oh my gosh, I'm down 2 pounds. I didn't crave my second Coke for the day. I didn't have bathroom issues. I didn't have bloating, whatever. It could be, I woke up before my alarm, right? So anything that's a win for them, be excited for them and with them, because this is a big deal. Like, you don't take probiotics and some vitamins and have these sort of changes normally. It is because Plexus has put together pure gold in our supplements, and we need to own that and be excited for them. So we're going to say, that's so awesome. You should totally get a post out there. Tag me so I can comment. See what they say. See what they say. Don't come in with reservations. Oh, I don't know if I should ask them. I don't want to offend them. What if they're too scared? Well, maybe they're too scared. Don't give them excuses or reasons to not post. Put it out there. Now you have an objection to handle. Hey, I didn't see your post come up yet. Let me know when you post. I really want to celebrate you. Well, I don't know what to say. Well, I'm not ready to put myself out there. Whatever that is, then you can handle those objections. I wasn't nervous myself. Elizabeth was not nervous. Maybe you were. So you can say, I was nervous to put my first post out too, but I found that people really responded well. They were really encouraging to my journey, and I was able to help some people feel better too. Okay. Or if it's me, I could say, oh, all right, I understand how that could be nerve-wracking for you. I'm here to walk you through that every step of the way, but can you think of a situation where if you aren't sharing this, that they continue to suffer in silence? Like, helping them overcome that fear by getting over themselves, right? And trying to help others, because most people want to help others. And then offering to write it up for them, offering to write it. Hey, send me a picture with you and your pink drink. I'll post it. I'll tag you. Whatever that is that you can start getting that information out there. And then of course, this is a whole nother call, right? But helping them to comment back to people that have commented, helping them reach out to the people that have commented. Okay. Again, you can say, as you're helping them with their dosages, getting those good results over time, right? I know you're loving your products. I would hate for not finances to ever come in the way of your ordering. Can I help you take advantage of the bonuses this month? And then maybe send them one of these little graphics that we have every month based on where they're at. Maybe they have one person signed up, so now they're beyond the fast start window, so they would still be able to rank up and be in this graphic on the left. Or maybe they fall into that fast start window, send them that one graphic. Wouldn't these bonuses be great for your back to school supplies for your kids? Yeah, $300 for back to school supplies would be very helpful, right? Or you can say, if you know that finances are not an issue for them, then you can bring it a different way. I know that you're loving your products. It would be so great for other people to love feeling better too, right? How can we get this information out there? Maybe you have friends in your life that could take advantage of these bonuses, that need this bonus money for their back to school supplies for their kids. Do you know anyone like that? And then you can also have them invite people to one of those 15-minute messenger parties that I've mentioned a few times through this call. And that way you're getting them to share privately. So you can explain to them, this is a private event. It is, it's just a few people. It's right in Messenger. I can help you with an invite. And simply put, with the messenger parties, 90% of the people I add into there, I add them first. And then I message them and tell them why I thought of them and why I put them into that party and what it's all about. Okay. Occasionally I will reach out and say, hey, I thought of you. We're doing this thing. Can I add you to the messenger chat? Because it just depends on the person and their personality, and you know them, you know your people. But like, it's probably more like 95% of the people that I add to those, I add them first and then let them know. And then we're just going to go through, when your new person is ready to share right away and wants the business. So again, some of this is going to be graded on where they're at and what they can take in. If they're if they're a teacher right now, and oh my gosh, they're starting a whole new school year, their kids are starting a new school year, don't send them 50 videos to watch, really kind of meet them where they're at. But basically getting them plugged into Rock Your Purpose and Pink Power, introducing them to the guides. Hey, let me jump on the phone with you, go to Rock Your Purpose, click on these guides. Okay, here's a couple ones. Can you save this? Do you know how to save this video? I really want you to watch this one. Okay, so you're not just sending it necessarily. You can do that, but you also can empower them to know where to find these resources too. But definitely have them work on a Frank's list, get them posting something, help them understand silver, because that's the first step. Set up a messenger party right away, and then getting them into our team calls and book clubs. Okay. Phew. All right. Not too bad on time since we had to start a little late with Pink Powers going over, but I hope this was super helpful, you guys. I hope that the screen shares are helpful. And yeah, so thank you for getting on. Thank you for your time. Have a great end of the month. Let's kick it through the end of the month with this 20% off resets and free hydrate, because that's pretty awesome.